Hi, I'm Amy Fothergill. I'm author of the new cookbook, The Warm Kitchen, gluten-free recipes anyone can make and everyone will love. In the cookbook, I talk about dairy substitutions. I want to show you how to make my favorite dairy substitution that you can do right at home. I make my own almond milk, and you may think that's really hard, but it's actually not. I took a cup of almonds and I soaked them overnight, 6 to 8 hours if you want to do it in the beginning of the day and it's ready at the end of the day. Going to drain it, give it a little rinse, and then in my blender I have about 3.5 cups of water. This is a high power blender, but I've done it in a regular blender and it works out just fine. I usually put in a pinch or so of salt, 1, 2 of my kosher salt, and all I'm going to do is put the cover on my blender. It says whole juice, that's the mode, and in about a minute and a half it's going to be done. It's quite noisy, so I'm going to spare you from the noise, and as soon as it's done, I'll show you how it's going to look. I'll be right back. Okay, a minute and a half later, I have almond milk, but all of the skin is on there, so we're going to need to drain that out. Simply take the pureed almonds and water, add it to what this is called a nut bag. So this is just a strainer. It's going to keep all those skins aside and something to put it into. So I'm going to pour it in. And really, once you start doing this, it doesn't take much time at all. You'll get used to it. It seems like it's a lot, but it's not. Go ahead and pull this up and then just start squeezing it. All right, make sure your hands are clean. I washed my hands right before I started. Now, some recipes you might see call for about 4 cups of water. I like mine a little bit creamier, so I do more like 3.5. And sometimes I'll add a little bit of water to that to get the last bits out. So this is going to take about another minute, and I will show you when it's done, what it's going to look like, and I'm going to make an awesome cup of coffee, because what I found going dairy-free was I really missed coffee. So no longer will you miss coffee with your quote-unquote creamer, and have a great base for cream soups or for anything. I'll be right back. Okay, hi, I'm back. I've gotten all of that almond milk out of this bag, and look at that, it's nice. Plus it's a good workout. My biceps feel great. So I usually save this almond meal, and I'm going to put it in my little jar, and when I have about 2 or 3 batches, I just put it in the oven on a low temperature. I'm going to clean that later. And on a baking tray, low temp, and look what I get. I get nice dried almond meal. I did put that through the Cuisinart, and then I use that for pancakes. I bread chicken, all sorts of things. So you can use all of this. Now here's my almond milk ready to go. The only difference is, well, shelf life in the fridge is going to be about 3 or 4 days. You'll know when it's not looking so great. My husband made me a lovely cup of coffee. I'm so excited. I'm going to add that milk. If you want to take a look, oh, look at that. So yummy. Mmm. Delicious. Mmm, it's so good. And then I'm going to take the rest of my almond milk. I use a mason jar. Pour that in there. If I have a little bit more, I'll just use a secondary jar. Lid on, keep it in the fridge, and when I'm ready to have my coffee, it does separate, so just give it a little shake. But that is a quick and easy way to make your own almond milk. Again, visit me at www.thewarmkitchen.com for information about the cookbook, and I thank you. Bye-bye.